Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Weekly Podcast with your host, Fatih Batul. And before I start, I want to share a quote with everyone. Never be a prisoner of your past. It was just a lesson, not a life sentence. So let's get this started. So first of all, I hope everyone had a good week, a positive week. And as you can tell from the topic that today I'm going to be asking myself these 10 questions on self-reflecting, or I can say self-reflection. And at the same time, I want everyone to pause and ask the same questions from themselves to connect with your inner self. So, what is the definition of self-reflection? Self-reflection is, in another word, it means self-awareness. It's to connect with your thoughts, with your behavior, and with your inner self. And that's what we are going to be doing today. So I'm going to start by the first question. The first question is, when do you feel the most like yourself? I think I feel, first of all, I'm always myself. I don't have to pretend to be another person, or if I'm outside or anywhere. But the most that I'm myself is around people that knows my value, are the people that I'm really close to, my family, my relationship, my partner, my best friends, and the people that I know that are close to me, because I don't really have a lot of friends, but the friends that I have, they know me the better. So that's when I feel the most myself around them, because when I want to talk or like say something, so I don't have to think before I talk, I can freely talk about anything, and I know that I'm not going to be judged. So that's when I feel the most myself. So the second question is, what is something you wish others knew about you? I don't know exactly the answer to this question, but I feel like if I'm struggling sometimes talking or to put my thoughts into words, I might struggle with finding the exact word that I wish people knew about me. That if I'm not saying something in the moment, it's not that I'm quiet or I'm ignorant or I'm ignoring the situation. No, it's not like that. It's just I think a lot, and I struggle to find the exact word to express myself, because I don't want someone to misunderstand me in that situation. Because of that, I just keep quiet, or I can say in something like that. And I do struggle finding the exact word or putting my thoughts into words at the moment, but I think a lot, and I'm gonna come back to you and I'm gonna ask you the same question, or I might explain myself again that, oh, in that situation that happened, that's what I meant, and that's what I wanted to say, but I couldn't because of me struggling finding the right word. And I think I wish people knew that I'm so funny. I'm really funny. I'm a really funny person, but it depends that who I connect with and who takes out that funny side of me, because I think I'm a really funny person, and sometimes I can become an extrovert, but yeah, it depends. And I'm a really friendly person too, but that also depends. Yeah. And the third question is, what has been the hardest thing to forgive yourself for? I mean, we all make mistakes, right? It's not that you've killed someone, or either that's something else, that if you've killed someone you would never forgive yourself. But apart from that, we all make mistakes. It's not that we've came into this world with knowledge and everything. Yeah, but it's like we all make mistakes, and the easiest way is to connect with yourself, talk to yourself. What are the things that made you uncomfortable? What are the things that was right and was not right? Or yeah, and forgive yourself or forgive people. Don't hold grudge against yourself or against people, because it's gonna take a lot from you. I can say it's gonna take a lot of energy, because that's not what we're in this world. We live here for ourselves and for the people we care. And yeah, if you're gonna hold grudge, or like, and you're gonna be like, no, I'm never gonna forgive that person because that person did that, and that becomes your identity, because you have never forgiven that person. Life is like to move on, you know. We have to move on, and we have to continue a new chapter. That's all I can say. That we all make mistakes, and the only thing is to forgive yourself and to care and to love yourself. Yeah. And the fourth question is there someone you're secretly seeking approval from? What would having their approval change? What? I'm sorry, but these questions are so random. I don't know. Well, secretly seeking approval from, that's something toxic. Sounds a bit toxic, but no. I'm not gonna seek someone's approval in my life that, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? First of all, I don't do this. And second of all, not secretly, because the people that I seek approval from are my family, my partner, my friends. And these are the people that I seek approval from, because I value them and they value me, and I respect their opinion on my life. And yeah, and seeking approval, especially from my partner, because if I'm making a decision, I decide it with my partner, and I tell him that I'm thinking about this and I want to do this, or I want to do something like this. What do you think about this? What is your opinion on this? Because I respect him and I want to know and what he thinks about it. And that is the approval I respect, and that is the approval I want in my life. Not that I secretly seek someone's approval. No, that's a bit weird to be seeking someone's approval in your life, which doesn't matter, you know. That's, yeah, I don't know about everyone else, but I don't do that. The fifth question is, what do you look forward to every day? That's a beautiful question, first of all. I look forward, every day I wake up, I look forward to becoming the best version of myself, and becoming the best self of myself, and bringing changes in my life. Spending time with my partner. Yeah, just finding happiness in little things, and I said like changes in my life. Yeah. I mean, like, changes doesn't come in just one day or in just a week, but the moment that you start to take that step is gonna be the first step that you're gonna change. You're gonna bring changes in your life. So it's never late. You can bring changes anytime in your life. It's about taking the first step. It's a bit scary, or it might test you. It's out of your comfort zone, but you have to. If you're not gonna take that step in future, you're gonna regret that. Why didn't you do that? Or you wish you would have done that, But the thing is, you have time now. Do it. Whatever makes you happy, just do it. Don't regret it. Because life is about making changes. Life is about coming out of your comfort zone and doing what challenges you. And that is going to make you the best self of yourself. That's what I think. And that's from my own experiences. And yeah. The sixth question is, what don't you regret? I mean, what don't you regret? I don't regret I don't regret anything in my life, because everything that I've done, or everything that I've did, even though it was hard, or it had consequences, but I did because I was curious, and I wanted to see what the world is like, and how is it like to come out of your comfort zone, know what I mean? I don't regret anything in my life, because the person that I'm today is because of those changes or those steps that I took. No, I don't regret anything in my life. And the seventh question is, what causes are worth fighting for? I think, from my own perspective, whatever brings you happiness, whatever brings you joy, are the causes that are worth fighting for. I mean, that's what I think. That whatever makes you happy, even if it's gonna take you 10 years and you have to fight for 10 years, but at the end of the 10 years, it's gonna bring you happiness and it's gonna bring you success and joy, it is worth fighting for. Absolutely. Yeah. Number 8, is there something you are not being honest about with yourself? Okay. I think no. Because I am always honest with myself. If you're not, it just doesn't sound right, because if you're not honest with yourself, what are you doing in your in this life? That's the point. If you're not being honest with yourself, if you're not being true to yourself, and if you're avoiding or ignoring all those things and being comfortable in your life, and you're gonna say that, oh no, this is okay, or that is all right, everything's gonna be okay, and you're not gonna fight for anything, I mean, I don't know if you're being honest with yourself. Yeah, if you're not being honest with yourself, honesty comes within yourself, first with yourself, then you can be honest with your partner and with your job and with everything. If you're not being honest with yourself, I think that's yeah, that's just a bit scary. And question number 9 is, what is a lesson you had to learn recently? I mean, it depends what kind of lesson is it. Is it like a life lesson? Is it like a physical lesson? Or yeah, well, a life lesson that I had to learn recently is whatever life throws at you, take it. Don't say why me, say try me, whatever life throws at you, if it's good, if it's bad, take it, experience it, learn from it, test yourself, see how much you can take it, because that's where you're gonna know yourself better, that what are you worth. And I think, yeah, that's what I've learned, because I'm at this point in life where whatever is thrown at me, I'm like, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna go through it, I'm gonna experience it, because I think that's what my life right now or is gonna be about. It's gonna be about changes. It's gonna be about coming out of my comfort zone. It's about challenging myself. It's about being a successful person, So that's why I've learned that whatever life throws at me, I'm gonna take it. And I'm gonna take it bravely, without questioning why. So, yeah. And the last question is, based on your daily routine, where do you see yourself at in 5 years? I think I see myself in 5 years, I see myself in my apartment sitting with my partner and discussing or telling him about this day that 5 years before I was speaking about my success, and I was speaking about us, and I manifested this day. Yeah, of course. I see myself as a successful person still trying her best for the next 5 years, planning the next 5 years, what she's going to do. And I see myself around my family, with my partner, with my own family, with a little family. Yeah, being successful with my partner, doing this business together, and yeah, just traveling around the world with our little family. Yeah, that's what I see my 5 years, myself in 5 years. Yeah. Of course, I see myself as a happy person, being around positive people, being around my family, being around the best people, and a really different side of myself. Because in 5 years, a lot of things can change. You can become a really different person if you're gonna be resilient, if you're gonna be flexible to every experience, but with positive mindset. Yeah, so that was my prediction for 5 years, and I just hope the best for myself and for everyone for their 5 years, that whatever you have wished for and whatever you have predicted or manifested, I wish that you get your dreams come true, and I wish that you get success, and you have the strength to go through every hardship and every conflict and everything in life. Just take it, experience it, and become the best person. Yeah, that is my wish for everyone, and of course to myself too. Yeah. And that was it for today, everyone. I hope everyone has enjoyed listening to today's podcast. And I want everyone to write 5 things you're grateful about in your life. And yeah. So until next Sunday, I hope everyone is going to be having a beautiful weekend. And you're going to hear from me next Sunday. Bye everyone.